does he know about running a digital advertising business?
Racist. Musk could cast a long shadow for years to come over the company.
Elon Musk in a quest to propagate lies.
Twitter X is just such a cesspool now.
Cesspool. It's a cesspool of ugly, vile stuff, particularly against women.
Twitter right now is a cesspool. I mean, you go on there, you send out a tweet, next thing you know, you have the far right, white nationalists attacking you.
Twitter is a cesspool, or X, I guess it's called now.
It is a cesspool. Everything that goes on, it's a circus cesspool.
Twitter is a cesspit. Pretty toxic stuff.
Cesspool of just bad information, lies, hate speech.
Elon Musk has turned X, formerly known as Twitter, into a cesspool of hate speech and extremist incitement.
It's a shithole, right? Elon fucked that shit up. There's better engagement on Threads.
Instagram is a really terrific product, and Twitter is awful. I know sodomy when I see it.
Because Elon Musk is, he's the worst.
Please off. Is that why he's often compared to a Bond villain?
The guy's a joke, right? He really is a joke.
Now, Musk is just one of the dangerously weird and extreme cranks.
Astonished at how dumb Elon Musk is.
And he is as crazy as he seems on Twitter.
This dude tripped over his dick and became successful.
His transgender daughter disowned him.
Elon being Donald Trump's running mate and jumping around like a dip on stage.
Elon Musk is the softest skinned human I see.
The world's richest freeloader evidently has a very thin skin.
Elon Musk has come around on who to blame for the absolute destruction of the platform formerly known as Twitter, thanks to his decisions, to blaming the Jews.
Cannot say that someone like Elon Musk is an intellectual. Obviously, palpably, visibly deranged, snorting ketamine and tweeting at all hours of the day and night.
Maybe he just wants to be able to verbally abuse his critics with impunity.
A microphone for his own boundless narcissism?
Definition of narcissism?
Yeah.
Elon Musk's picture.
I think that might be the problem.
It's him sort of believing his own hype.
Stop making it about Elon Musk and make it about Twitter.
Elon, that you killed the company.
Isn't the most responsible thing here to just shut the whole thing down?
Twitter is not a better business today. In fact, it's a worse business.
Twitter is really in an ever-quickening death spiral. They're going to have a hard time just keeping the lights on over at Twitter, given this mass exodus.
This is the end, or was the end, of Twitter.
Twitter may have 300 plus million people, but those are 300 plus million people are dissatisfied.
Perpetuate misinformation and disinformation, potentially terrifying.
He doesn't find this stuff. He's at the end of a conveyor belt of spreading these kinds of lies that justify violence. That's the point of this, to condone, minimize, and contextualize violence so it can be used as a normal tool of politics.
Should be working to clean it up, not really contaminating it himself.
Elon Musk, who wants to give Ukraine to Russia and Taiwan to China and will now be the arbiter of free speech on Twitter. I mean, free speech, absolutist nonsense.
To read a pamphlet on the First Amendment, or we need to send him one of those pocket constitutions to explain what the First Amendment is.
Obviously, X and Twitter will not. It will welcome that propaganda because it does it on a daily basis. But it'll be interesting to see if the other companies that are run by adults,
$44 billion if just to ruin the platforms.
$44 billion? I went and paid $44. Go invent things and get out of the gutter.
Politicians and journalists aren't on it. Like, what's the use of it?
I have more plans tonight for what I'm going to do, like for my kids' dinner, than he did when he walked into a $44 billion company.
Bought Twitter for $44 billion and just destroyed more than half its value in past 2 years while turning it into a clearinghouse for far-right disinformation and conspiracy theories.
Burning the business to the ground has much lower engagement than before, likely to go bankrupt.
Elon Musk destroyed Twitter.
Twitter is down 80% since he bought it. Why should failed businessmen run the government?
Elon Musk's millions and his conspiracy theory falsehoods.
Twitter has a yellow journalism problem. It is a home for people to spread disinformation, racial epithets, lots of nasty stuff.
Twitter, or X, has transformed into a place where disinformation is spread. It's a source for evil and misinformation. Elon Musk himself abusing.
Forms of abuse by Elon Musk himself.
He's created a propaganda arm in Twitter, and then he's consuming it.
Into this hellscape of hate and anti-Semitism.
The wealthiest man in the world is spreading conspiracy theories that are somewhat, at a minimum, a bit homophobic.
Bought Twitter, turned it into X, and made it into this echo chamber that now is extremely useful to the right.
Be using it to sow the seeds of distrust, to generate
misinformation and very dangerous disinformation.
I've seen straight up Nazi propaganda with 60,000 likes. I've seen him interacting with the most vile racists.
Elon Musk, I have argued in The Atlantic, is a far-right activist at this point. X has become a far-right political project.
Elon Musk and the hate speech has just really affected our society, put a lot of people, frankly, in harm.
And Elon Musk's misinformation machine, which is Twitter, has a huge impact on the psyche.
Twitter's making people dumb and hateful.
Let's talk about Elon Musk and Vladimir Putin.
Is he on Team Russia or is he on Team USA?
His loyalties changed right around the time he started communicating with the Kremlin.
He is a pawn of Vladimir Putin.
Elon is without doubt the most important pro-Russian propagandist in American politics today. Elon has been pumping out this unbelievably rancid pro-Russian propaganda for the last 6 months, 9 months, 12 months without any kind of penalty.
Putin's type, Elon Musk.
Putin has a type. He likes narcissists and egomaniacs, and he's been using the richest man in the world to do his bidding.
I encourage, in fact, I urge advertisers like IBM, which has done so, to withdraw from X.
What does Congress want to do about Elon? We'll be taking action with colleagues this week to clean up his app.
The unfortunate demise of Twitter, of X, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's just straight on disinformation. I deleted it from my phone.